Well, that excitement was short-lived. The Toyota Nationals has been cancelled because of the bloody coronavirus. Not sure what to do from here. That sort of leaves us in a weird state at the moment. I don't know. This whole event thing I tried organising, it meant a lot to me. I was, it was a pretty big deal for me to try and get it to work and try and get everybody together. Of course, of all things to fuck it up, it had to be a virus. Like, really? That's some Resident Evil shit right there. Fucking zombie plague has just fucked my plans. What a fucking downer. So, as you can probably tell from the intro, thanks to the coronavirus, the Toyota Nationals has been cancelled, which is super disappointing because I was looking forward to that. It was something I'd been hoping to do for a while and get a whole bunch of 40 people together from all over Australia, but of course, of all things, to stop something I'm planning like that, it had to be a fucking virus, right? Like you wouldn't read about it, man. You wouldn't even... Like, they make movies about this shit. I'm a bit filthy at the moment too, so sorry for that. I'm just sort of recording this stuff while it's fresh in my head. The box of stuff that I got to take to Dubbo, all the toy cars and stuff that I've been saving up. Gonna bin them? No, I'm joking. I'm not gonna bin them, but they're just gonna be put in storage for a while, for 12 months to be exact. And hopefully I can give people a whole bunch of these toy cars at 2021 Toyota Nationals. I did have 2 videos in the works currently. One's to do with the instrument cluster in the Celica, building it, how I did it all. And the other video I've done is about 2 very 80s aesthetic parts that I'm adding to the interior of NooB, and they're really fucking cool. And I think yous will like it. The problem is I won't be able to get those videos done for a while now because I had to prioritize this video. Back to the topic at hand. Dubbo isn't happening. I've asked the people that were going to attend the RA40 event what they think we should do, whether we should just cancel altogether or move it 12 months. So far it seems like everybody's keen on moving the date 12 months, and that gives everybody another 12 months to prep and get their cars ready. No excuses this time, South Australians, alright? You got 12 months. NooB should be on the road, no worries. There's no rush to get Lemon on the road now. All that needs is a cold start, hard line anyway, and then turn the key and she'll run. She always does. No, let it pump for a bit. Let the fuel pump bring some... Yeah, let it do its thing, babe. It sat for a while. Yeah, give it a go. I don't think it's going to start, though. Ah, fuck. I owe my wife $10. Whether or not we get that shell painted in time or not, probably not, honestly. Because we've got a lot of shit going on at the moment, as you can probably tell. Yeah, Land Cruiser. So that's the update on Dubbo. The other update is daily driving NooB to work out the bugs for Dubbo. But with Dubbo cancelled, there's no rush now. It does need the brakes done because the steering wheel is just wobbly as fuck while you're braking. So the rotors are warped. I'm going to do the pads while I'm there. Might as well do wheel bearings while I'm there. All the bushes and stuff and wheel bearings I actually did in 2015, and I only drove the car like 2 years after doing that, so I don't know if I'll have to do the bearings or not, but I might as well from there. Brand new ones, why not? What else? Some bushes in the rear would be nice because I think mine are flogged. It's got Nolithane bushes all through the front end, but the rear I never did because laziness. So I'll probably get that sorted. I might have to do something rear spring wise in NooB because it's just got choppies. The front's coil over, but the rears I never worked out what to do. But now you can get kits that are adjustable, so I might get one of those kits. It needs new strut tops because those little rose joint bearing things are flogged out in it. So I'll probably get new ones of those. I'm probably just going to get a T3, honestly. The brake booster needs to be replaced because it's got a fucking leak. When I put my foot on the brake while idling, the idle goes up, so it's definitely got a leak. So I might as well replace the master. I've got an LSD T-Series diff over there. I just need to replace wheel bearings on it. Probably fit disc brakes, and then I'll bolt that in. NooB still needs the interior finished off, which is partially what these next videos are that I'm doing, is finishing the interior on it. But that's about it for NooB really, update wise. The rest of the vehicles on the other hand, the Toyota Dyna, the little white truck I've got, I haven't updated on that for a while, and that's because I've been busy doing other things like getting NooB ready, maintaining this fucking thing, and working on the van too, as you know. So once this is done and out the shed, I'm going to be smashing out working on the van and getting that up to scratch to sell, because it still is for sale, it's just not selling. I think it's because it's too much of a project. So I'll be fitting all the interior, rewriting the ad, and putting that up for sale. But the truck is going to be the project after that, so probably in a few months time the truck will be sitting in here. I'm probably going to cop some hate for this, but everything's sort of pointing towards doing a barra swap on the truck. You fucking idiot! Now hear me out, okay? I did look at possibly a 2J. I looked at 1UZs, even the earlier Crown V8s I looked into. A 351 Cleveland I thought would be funny for shits and giggles because I love the note of 351s. They sound good. They're a good sounding V8. I even looked at using a Sigma Astron crank, a 2.6 litre crank, in an 18RG block, which has supposedly been done to stroke it out to a 2.6 litre and bore it out. But do I really want to pull out a 4-cylinder just to replace it with another 4-cylinder? Like, the little 5R in it's already a 2 litre anyway. I could go 22RE even. EFI would be nice. But the thing is, I want to be able to tow a car trailer every now and then with it, and just haul around parts and stuff in it, as I've been using the van for, but something a bit more out there to promote my business on, sign writing and everything. So the reason I'm pointing towards Barra is because you can pick up a whole Falcon, a whole BA Falcon for cheap as fuck, as opposed to like 2J or 1UZ. Yes, they're cheap now, and you have to buy loom, you have to buy ECU and everything like that. I was going to go diesel as well. I was looking at the Land Cruiser diesels, 1HZ. But trying to find those cheap enough with everything to just bolt in and go is a bit of a bitch. The other thing is, because the gearbox is set so far back from the cabin, I'm going to have to go automatic, which is fine. I'm not too much into automatics. Like, this will be the first automatic vehicle we actually own, my wife and I. But yeah, it'll be auto, so I don't have to set up a linkage setup, because that's a nightmare. You can pick up whole Falcons cheap as, and you've got the motor, the transmission, the loom, and the ECU. And there is a dude in Australia that actually modifies looms and ECUs from Falcons to make them stand alone. Then I don't need aftermarket crap. I can literally go pick up a Falcon and it has everything I need, send the ECU loom to this guy, and he'll send me the modified ones back. And then it's just a matter of making mounts There's plenty of room under the cab. I'm getting the tail shaft modified to suit the spline on the Falcon transmission. Done. It's fucking 6-cylinder. That thing's 1500 kilos, so it's lighter than a Falcon. Towing it should be fine. It might drink the fuel, but yeah. Then it's got nice modern EFI running gear. It's got a big diff, so it can handle it. The diff in it's fucking massive. The chassis, it's a truck chassis. It should be able to handle it. Guess I'll find out. And then once this is on the road, that'll be the new business vehicle. I'll probably be driving it more than NooB because I'd like to drive NooB less, but right now I'm daily driving NooB. So let me know what you think of a barrow-powered Toyota Dyna. I know I'm going to cop some hate for it. I know it's a Ford motor, but you know, the value, the dollar to power ratio, and just you can get them so cheap, and they're so easily replaceable if they die. You know, I could go get a naturally aspirated one, slap a Chinese turbo on it if I want some choo-choo, and I'm good to go, you know. Whereas if I go 2J, I'm probably going to need an aftermarket ECU and loom, and or at least buy a whole freaking car. It's just, I don't know, Barrow just seems the cheapest, nastiest solution. But it's going to work, so, you know, so far that's my plan. I don't think my plans will change unless something else pops up for a fair price. But yeah, I think we're going to settle for that. I think that's it. I think that's the update on everything. Yeah. Barrow the truck. Dubbo's cancelled. Get the van up to scratch to sell. Daily driving NooB. Maybe paint the shell. Get Lemon back on the road once I get a cold start line. Yeah, there's your update. I guess another thing would be to update in here. I'm going to get some more shelving along here. All the way along here. Some of that, the blue shelving, the Paramount Brown shelving. Because they double as workbenches. So it's going to be workbench all the way along. Shelving at the top. And all the signs and stuff I'll move onto this wall. Yeah, that should be good. And then I can clear some stuff out of there, because in there's a shit fight. I'm not going to show you because it's a bit of a shit fight. Yeah, I think that'll do. A bit of a short episode, but you know, it lets you know what's going on, why there's delays with episodes and stuff like that. But I'll try to smash them out as quickly as possible now. I am waiting on a couple things coming from Japan, so there might be an unboxing, because one's a wiring loom for the Carina dash. So I kind of need that to finish that off. But yeah, that's going to do for now, guys. Hopefully this was a decent update for you to understand what's going on here. And yeah, catch us next time.